Remember, we talked about this, and a while back we talked about Toledo. That's the assembly plant that assembles Jeeps for Stellantis, right? We talked about them doing a 7-day layoff on one side, and it may have been longer on the other because they were retooling for hybrid stuff. And I talked about that, and you guys were like, no, it's not even going to be a week. We're going to be back in a couple of days. Welcome to week 3, and I hate to say this again, but I told you so.
For the longest time. Whoa, for the longest.
Yo, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley Percocet, represent, gotta represent.
So what is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. Just got 2 emails in from 2 people that work at Toledo. Full-time employees. These are not seasonal. These are not temp people. They've been on layoff for almost 3 weeks now, as they said that they were missing wiring. The excuse that they got from their union representative on why they're on the layoff is because they're missing wiring harnesses. And then 2 of these people, and I'm sure it's more than just 2, but 2 of these full-time employees have now emailed me and told me that they have been laid off completely, indefinitely. Uh, that sucks. It goes along with what I heard from executives and from people that I was talking to in the company at Stellantis that said that they were going to try to lay off hundreds out of Toledo, and using the downtime to do that. They have to be the most non-confrontational company I've ever seen. They will literally lay you off by text message, email at 12:01 a.m. It is absolutely ridiculous. And these temporary layoffs, as I said before, I said this over a month ago that one, the temporary layoffs are coming. No, they're not. They're not going to come. TK, it's not happening. Temporary layoff. It's only going to be a week. We're on week 3. What do you want? Whenever I'm saying this stuff, I'm not just pulling this stuff out of my ass. I'm literally getting this information from people that work at the company. I don't take any pleasure in the crap. I'm just telling you that so that you can make informed decisions so that you don't screw yourself and your family. Well, what I'm seeing here now is the layoff could go way longer than a month and a half, maybe 2 months, because of current Jeep production and what they already have in inventory is excuse. But the main excuse they're using right now is we're missing wiring harnesses. The supplier hasn't been able to give us enough wiring harnesses to finish these on one side of Toledo. The other side of Toledo, they already knew that they were going to be retooling to make more hybrid Jeeps over there. I think that's the Gladiator side. I could be wrong. I know there's 2 different sides. There's JT and JL. I understand that. But what I found interesting though was so far, and it's only been, like an hour and a half here, and it's late for me, so it's very late for them. So it's probably 12 o'clock in the morning email for them, um, where they have now responded and said, hey, um, your services are no longer required. And they already provided the email. They've reached out to their union rep. The union rep says, hey, they have to do X, Y, and Z. I don't know what the procedures or anything like that goes as far as the UAW. I just know that these employees are full-time employees that have now been laid off indefinitely at Toledo. What does that mean? You're basically out of a job. And I think we're going to see more and more of this across the Stellantis platforms and all of these assembly plants. And it's literally Carlos Tavares calling Sean Fain's bluff, saying, "I dare you." He's over here, and I'm not trying to be funny about it, but he's literally on his Tupac right now, saying, "I ain't a killer, but don't push me." You know the next line, but I just I don't know. I don't know how this ends. I think this ends bad for people at Toledo. I think this ends bad for people at Jefferson, Mac, Sterling Heights. I don't see positive endings here for the current, trajectory of where things are going between the company and the union. That said, things could change, but as it stands right now, Toledo will probably still be down for a minute. Maybe they come back online for a couple of days, and then they're going to give you they'll come back online for a day or two, maybe to fulfill some orders or something they have to do, and then they're going to give you the same Mickey Mouse thing. Oh, we're offline again because we need wiring harnesses or we got too much inventory. But for what I'm hearing right now, they've already been down from what I said when you said it was only going to be 1 week. Now it's 2. We're going into 3 weeks. How long does it stay closed? Be interesting to see. It also would be interesting to see how many people are laid off indefinitely while they're retooling the other side to make those hybrid Jeeps, to see how many people they end up cutting that way. Because I think that's going to happen too. The same way we've seen as these people have been on layoffs and they thought they were only going to be off for a week. They've now been out for several weeks and now they're out of a job. I really don't know how to put words to it. It's ridiculous. But that's what's going on with the Toledo Assembly plant right now. Looks like, I don't know, maybe it could take them up to a month before they get back to full ripping and roaring and making vehicles, but they're going to do it with less employees than they had before they went on the layoffs. And that kind of sucks. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.